At the risk of looking like a fool, I'm gonna share what has been on my heart, man, for the last month or so. Some awesome things that have been going on and just what's been going through my head as I am working tonight. Over a month ago, I was asked to be a part of our church's women's camp and be a prayer warrior at it. And I was just so excited. Number one, that I was asked in the first place, because last year was so tough and so hard, and I was in a dark place and really struggling, health, physically and mentally, and man, I want to say that was probably my hardest year of my life. And I had just started coming out of it, or like knowing that like, man, life is so much better. And I thought back to a couple years ago, I had an awesome opportunity to spend a weekend with a friend and be kind of their personal prayer warrior for the weekend. And it was just really cool to be able to be used by God to just listen to him, hear what he says, do what he says, not knowing exactly if I heard him correctly or not, but just doing it out of faith and seeing the results. The confirmation from those results just blew my mind. Just so incredible. If you've ever had the opportunity to just sit and be silent and listen for God's voice and ask him, what do you want me to do? And you think you know what he says to you and you do it, and then you see an incredible positive outcome from it, and you're like, okay, I heard you right. It's amazing. So that's immediately where my mind went to when I was asked to be a prayer warrior and pray over the women that are going to camp. And I just could not pass it up. The opportunity to just dedicate an amount of time to just pour out every little bit of me as I just listen to God and speak his truth. I feel like it's been a while since I've updated y'all on how I've been doing, but life is good. And just thinking about like where I've been even over the last year, and where I was like as a teenager in my faith, and then walking away from my faith for a season and then coming back, like I can just see God's hand in my life in so many different areas and so many different seasons and times. When I have listened and obeyed, there's no other sweeter season than that. And last year, even though it was so dark, like I don't feel like I was necessarily disobeying. I was just so unhealthy physically and mentally. Like life was just so hard. And to come out of that, I'm so thankful. And there's two areas especially that I've noticed the biggest difference. The number one area that has come back has been my memory. And I did not realize how far gone my memory was. Like there were a couple moments where I realized like, this is bad. One of them being, Tim and I had a conversation. He asked me to do something and I was like, okay. And then probably not even 5 minutes later, I had to go back and just be like, what did you tell me again? And I just remember the expression on his face, like, oh my goodness, where did my wife go? My short-term memory was gone. I did not have one. So when I started feeling healthier and my memory came back, like I still, every single time I remember to do something, I immediately just stop and thank God for that, because I know that my memory is from him. The other thing is my energy. Like we have been eating healthy for this year, and my energy, I'm so thankful for it, because there are so many days or nights that I'm not getting enough sleep. And so that day I'm just like, I should be dragging, I should be just unable to do everything that needs to get done to take care of my family. And I have had so much energy to be able to do what I need to do. I mean, I'm exhausted, don't get me wrong. Like, by the end of the day, I am ready to crash and I'm sleeping hard. But just the drive and the ability to get done what needs to get done, I'm so thankful for. This past month has been crazy, and I am so excited to be able to share with y'all part of the story of what's been going on. So I was asked to be a prayer warrior, and part of that is I had to go through training. It's like how to work with people, how to pray with them, how to listen to the Lord and obey and like know. And through all of this, the Bible study that I'm in, we're studying the book of John in the Bible, and I have just been loving digging into the book of John. It's been a long time, I feel like, since I've had the opportunity to just dig into one specific book of the Bible and with a group of women and just like get it, like just dig deep. And it's been awesome. It has been just incredible to deepen my faith and get more details of what was going on when Jesus was here on earth. I have just been blown away. And now comes the weekend where I'm gonna be gone. Our house is for sale right now. And we've been having one showing a day. We put our house up on the market on Monday, and now comes the weekend where it should be busier, and I'm going away. So it's gonna be all up to Tim to get the house in ready condition and the kids not to destroy it. So we have a plan. He has an amazing plan to get that done, and he's gonna do great. And I am trying to do my part to just get the food prep part ready. That's one of the things, like, I was just so thankful, like, for the energy to be able to cook 2 dinners and 2 breakfasts for me and Tim and the kids. Before I started, I was just praying about it and like, God, like, should we just put eating healthy on pause for a little while, and food's gonna be provided at camp for me? Like, should I just eat whatever they're having and not worry about eating healthy this weekend? And I felt like God was saying, no, you should continue to eat healthy because you're taking care of my temple. Hearing from the Lord so much lately has just been so sweet and so cool. And so tonight when he was just like, no, like, I'm gonna give you the energy, I'm gonna give you the time to take care of yourself and take care of your family. Make healthy meals for you because you're gonna need the energy. I'm gonna be using you this weekend. You need to be healthy. Sorry, I'm such like, just in awe of how he works in like such little details. Yeah, man. And I can't wait until the whole house situation is all said and done. And I've been writing down in my prayer journal awesome things that have been going on that I'll get to share with y'all later. But this evening I felt like God was saying, go get the camera, start sharing. Because part of this is the journey. That's been what's going on in my heart and my head lately. A lot of listening and a lot of trying to obey and just working hard and just trying to love my family and trying to serve Tim and just trying to do good.